Welcome back, everybody. We are here for the third episode of our Twilight Forest run. That's hilarious. The third episode of our survival series, and we are going to head straight into the Twilight Forest. I'm not even going to wait for it to be daytime. There's no really any point for me to wait for it to be daytime. I don't think I need to bring all this stuff with me either, so I'm actually just going to leave this all here and jump straight on in. Oh, guys, this is insane. We can do so much here. We're basically set, you know. The first thing that I want to do, well, above anything else, is make a marker on my portal. Portal. And second thing that I want to do, I want to find one of those big open grassland areas, because whenever you are in those, which they're here right now, you'll find those giant pyres of obsidian. There's one right there. We'll go around that hole there. And this is actually the safest and easiest way to get your hands on a bunch of obsidian once you have a diamond pickaxe. And that chest had a diamond pickaxe. I think that chest is insane, actually crazy. Ooh, very nice. Do I want this? Do I? Really? Let's see what it is. I think it's a lapis block. Yes. Okay, I do want that actually. I do indeed. And now with this obsidian, we actually, just from that one pyre, we have more than enough obsidian to make full gear and whatnot, which was the current #1 goal. So task #1, complete, make obsidian gear in the Twilight Forest realm. Let's put that, no, actually, that, and that. And boop. Now we got a full armor bar there, which is awesome. Our armor's looking fantastically amazing. Let's just dump this copper in there with that mushroom. And we can also make ourselves a bunch of tools. So let's get rid of our tools here, and we'll make ourselves some new tools. Because there's no point in waiting for that copper to run out. I mean, we're going to have way more than enough obsidian by the time we leave here. We'll start with a pickaxe, a axe, shovel. That's all we need on that end. And we also need 2 swords. And why 2, you may ask? Because I want to dual wield those swords. There we go. So we're pretty set at the moment. And yes, I got the whole better combat mod and everything, so it's gonna look tight. It's gonna be awesome. Dang, this is so hyped, guys. And we're only 3.5 minutes into this episode. We're fully decked out and ready to go. Let's get our crafty table. And I actually do want to hunt for a couple more obsidian pyres. Kind of get ourselves a good stock of obsidian. And then we're gonna go look for, I don't know what they're actually called. I refer to them as geodes. Is that one over there? Is that obsidian? No, that's just stone. But yeah, the geodes are locations. I actually see one now, but they're places you can go to get abnormously large amounts of ore. So like, this is just kind of speed running us to get at a good level of functionality for everything. This is a bit of a different route than I took last time. In our last survival series, I kind of immediately went towards building. But this time around, I want to immediately get ourselves set up with a good amount of functionality. And then we're going to start building. And there's a particular reason for that. There we go. There's one. I knew they had to be somewhere. They're typically not that like rare or anything like that. You just have to look around for a little bit and you can find them. Once you could fly, it makes your life a lot easier. And we'll go ahead and get up there and get that lapis lazuli. Hello. Goodbye. Did I never get that last lapis block? I didn't. I did not. Wow, that's crazy. Unfortunate, but crazy. We got plenty of sheepies here. Bighorn sheepies. These guys are cool. I like all the different colors in their horns. Is there any more of those obsidian towers? It's okay if not. I mean, I'm comfortable with 60. Although I'd much prefer more. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. We're going to move on for now. And we're going to look for... well, we're going to go into a geode. But first I want to check out this house. I want to see if this is one of those houses with those trap chests in them. Because they should have some pretty good loot if I do it correctly. If I disarm the bomb appropriately. Sir, please leave and never come back. I'll take food. I'll take food. Don't get me wrong. I'll take some of this food. There we go. I want to keep my inventory semi-clear for the most part. I don't have infinite space right now or any backpacks or anything. But eventually that'll change where we could just pick up literally everything. And it'll be fantastic. And I have the best sorting set up from what I made on the server. So you guys will be able to see that as well. But for now, this is a geode. What we're standing on top of right now, this like spherical mound that you find dotting the landscape here and there, are geodes. And the reason that I call these geodes, and the reason that I say they're so fantastically amazing for getting ores, is because once you go down a little bit, we'll get inside of here. Takes maybe like 6 blocks. And maybe this next one, I bet. Let me put a torch in my hand. There it is. Look at that, you can find coal in these. No, I'm just kidding. You find coal, yes. But also, you will find everything else that your heart may desire. Coal, iron, copper, diamonds, redstone. You just find ores galores here. Ores galores. Definitely the best place to be getting things. We don't really want this copper, to be honest, but we're gonna grab it to get it out of the way. And this is also, I said I needed more obsidian. Because we're gonna be going through these fairly quickly. I'm gonna throw out all that stuff. I do not need that at the moment. Let's make 2 more obsidian pickaxes. That should get us by for a little bit. See, we've already gotten 89 more iron, which is insane. How much? 246 coal. Yeah, insane. Put that. Yes, you could get glowstone and stuff here too, which I am interested in. But once again, once I could fly, it's a better thing to do. Because that doesn't go straight into my inventory like the ores. With the ores, I can stay at top of everything. Because once you go down there, if you guys notice, down here there's that big empty space and there's just tons and tons of mobs, and it's so easy to get overrun by mobs once you get down there. So do your best to avoid doing that, and if you can, just stay above everything. Oop. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Wow, I got hit. Oh, I survived. How did I survive? I don't know, but I survived. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god, that was scary. I didn't like that at all. How did I survive there? I had 1 heart. Oh my. And that's what I mean, you know, I said it's super easy to get overwhelmed down there. If you guys saw once I went down there, there was monster spawners. The monsters are just everywhere. They're just crawling down there. So if I did die while I was down there, there's a good chance I could have lost all of my items, because not only do you die down there, but you have to get your items back with all the monsters around it. That's a bad time. It's a really bad time. That was terrifying, guys. That was great. That was great. Oh man. Hey, look, some diamonds. We take that. It rewarded us for living. Let me make sure I'm standing on something. Wow. That skeleton got me too. He got me. Level 25 now. Oof. In those chests, there's great loot. Well, not great loot. In those chests, sometimes there's good loot. One thing particularly that you would want from any of those chests is the uncrafting table. The uncrafting table is one of my favorite tables in the whole game. And it's kind of OP in some ways, you know? Like, you can choose... Let's say if an item has multiple crafting recipes that you can choose for it, you can decide what items you get back, regardless of what item you use to craft it. So for example, what I mean by that's OP is that if you have a seed pouch, you use a wheat seed, 3 leather, and a string to make said seed pouch, then you could smack that bad boy into the uncrafting table, go through the list of seeds that you can use to make that, and then pick which seed you get out of the seed pouch, even though you used a wheat seed to make it. And the reason that's so OP is because you can get diamond seeds, netherite seeds, so you can get anything that your little heart desires if you have an uncrafting table. But yeah, that was scary. It was not a good time. It's time to go back to our portal, ortal. You know what I mean? Let's collect some sheep heart guy while we're here. Hello. Hello. Bam. Bam. Whew. This was a mission among all missions, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Although I'd say it's pretty successful for our 3rd episode. That last little portion, that was some intense business. I got very spooked there. Very, very spooked. No, it is not. That's okay though. I have plenty of wool. Let's go ahead and just kind of dump everything in here. For the most part. We'll keep a few things. And 1, 2, 3. Actually, I only need 2. 1, 2. We're going to hit him with one of these. One of those. One of these. And now bam. You got a bad boy. Whew, finally getting to sleep. Guys, I needed that rest. I did. But now we have more than enough opportunity, more than enough things to do. Eventually I need to upgrade all my things so I can get tons and tons and tons of iron from there. If I can get, like, on the server, for example, I have a pickaxe with Fortune 7 on it. If I can grind that high on this one and get Fortune 7 on my pickaxe as well, here, we can go into those geodes and just get stupid amounts of ore, which would be great. But for now, I think that's all we're going to do in this episode. We went to the Twilight Forest, we got some obsidian, upgraded our gear, went to a geode, almost died, and now we have finally come back home and rested. We can start setting up everything else and moving on with our life. I think next episode we're going to work on making our house and kind of starting from there. Hope you guys have enjoyed this process so far. I certainly have. It's been a lot of work. Not like work, I mean like getting everything set up to this point. But yes, it is all good in the hood. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, come back around tomorrow for the next episode. And you guys have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing day. Bye-bye.